everyone. It's the settling of nap time, so my son may wake up. I just wanted to take a moment because as I talk to people more intimately about how they're feeling, what they're going through, I'm noticing a lot of patterns. And it's really along the lines of what I've discovered with the planetary alignments in terms of astrology. So a lot of people think that, oh, it doesn't affect me and stuff of that nature. And, I just invite you to just research a little bit because right now we are going through a very huge shift and it lasts for quite a long time. Now, we just are about to enter Mercury Retrograde, I believe, in June or July, sometime coming up here. And we have a couple of eclipses going on, and I hear that those are going to be some pretty intense experiences. However, the one body in our solar system that I think a lot of people have overlooked when I talk to people that are into astrology, didn't even know is going on. I'm so grateful I caught wind of this information. I guess I was supposed to know. So I wanted to pass it on with you, is Neptune Retrograde. So we entered it on the solstice, and we're going to be in Neptune Retrograde until November 27th. So I feel that it holds a lot of value unless you want to feel like you're being gashed up against these rocky barriers emotionally. No matter how much you stuff it down, this planet is really bringing some things up to the surface. One thing that actually initially had me in some incredible fear was Neptune retrograde is actually inspiring this summer to be nicknamed the Summer of Illusions. And so I was like, shit, are all these things that I'm going to be seeing going to be false? And am I going to have armor on? And all this crazy thought processes. Well, yes and no. That is just this. I could stop this video now. Neptune retrograde is all about yes and no. But the gift is that actually between yes and no, there's a middle door that is opening. And I've noticed this personally very powerfully with having some fears coming up to the surface. I'm super fearful, that I'm going to be this way or that way. If I'm nervous in a situation, I'm either going to overdo it to be liked or I'm going to be completely shut down. Or going back to work, I started my own business, so increasing my business, I already know that's happening, that's where my heart is at, but still I have this fear that's an illusion, it's not really true, but just fearing, what's going to happen to Evan as his system of knowing shifts, so, everything that he knows. Anyway, so I've been just being present with myself. A big warning of this Neptune retrograde is that things that were our default way of dealing with things is not supposed to work right now. A lot of the videos that I've watched have kind of explained, like, our thought process is going to be like, oh, I'm not going to do my default. I want to try this. And then, I want to try it differently. Oh, wait, I want to try it a little bit differently. Oh, no, I don't want to do that at all. I actually want to do this. Oh, I want to do it this way. So a lot of chaotic uncertainty, wanting to try things differently. Like I said, things that normally worked for us and processing life or trauma or just dealing with things aren't as readily available to us right now. Certain signs are affected a little bit more than other signs. Thankfully, I feel like my sign it's not as affected as other signs. So that's why I thought I would channel this message to you. If you're feeling all of these emotions, sit with your fears. So the gift of Neptune retrograde that I'm feeling is, for so long, I would have these fears that were negative. And immediately, I just have this fear. It's not true. I'm going to go over to this side that feels good, that feels expansive, that feels true. So here's the thing. The negative fear is an illusion. It's not completely true. Acknowledging that is crucial. It's not entirely true, or maybe it is, and it's been in your subconscious, and Neptune is bringing this up to the surface for you to consider. What have I been holding from myself? What am I resistant to? And now Neptune, like I said, is opening this middle door. So, like I said, this yin and yang polarity being this or that. It's a time of rewriting our truth, to really rediscover what matters to us. Where are we going? Who are we? And I find that it can be a very tricky, turbulent process if you're not aware of this polarity. It's almost like you have this two different thoughts that are completely contradictory, and so you just feel stuck. And you're just like, I can't even think about this right now because it's out of my consciousness. It's out of my conscious understanding where this fear is coming from. It's not true. I'm not even going to think about it. I recognize that it's just a fear, so I'm not going to think about it. But for me personally, Neptune is not letting me do that anymore. It's like almost immediately. It's like my fear isn't real, but my default, my comfort zone, what feels good, what feels expansive, isn't even working for me anymore either. So there's a third option that we haven't had available to us that is just bringing us to this whole new awareness. And I'm super into our history, so maybe I'll get into that at another time. But thank you so much for listening, and I hope this brings you some sort of insight. And if you have any questions, feel free to connect. Thank you.